And you also
Mhm.
worked with LA Knight and James Storm early. And these are guys who have been, James Storm, he's been wrestling for, I think, borderline 25 years now. LA
Mhm.
Knight has been going for a long time. What was it like working with such long tenured veterans and people who've had big TV experience as well?
Yeah, honestly, in that match, the only thing that made me nervous was because I had seen James around and obviously Jocephus, who was the person I was privileged to be a partner with at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I had seen those guys around a ton just because they're in the Tennessee area, they're very close to Crimson, and then on top of that, they've been fixtures with Tried and True Pro and a lot of different things going on with those indies around this area. I never got to work with James, and the fact that James is so confident and he's the guy, he's a loudmouth, confident dude, and he can always back it up. That made me a little bit nervous, but I think more of the nervousness came from working with at the time Eli Drake, the now LA Knight, because again, this guy is walking confidence. He is charisma personified. So
Yeah.
being able to come in and work with him, and he was a hard guy to read backstage. Um, and then me just being this brand new guy, barely did anything, barely can keep my nose clean, green as cow poop, just coming in there and getting to work with these guys, especially Josephus, because Josephus was already somebody that I was a big fan of, just because this guy, one, he was a jokester, he was a Mr. Funny Man, but seeing him all the time with Try and True Pro, even more than James Storm, I kind of felt like I knew what he had going on, and with him having like the Josephus Brody gimmick, it was a little bit intimidating, especially when I first met him through Try
Mm-hmm.
and True Pro. But it coming into that match, I was definitely nervous all over again, just for the things I already named off right there. So I was asking Josephus tons of questions before we are going out there. Again, this match is only like 4 minutes, maybe six at the most. And still, just I'm so nervous to screw up. I'm like, this is my opportunity to finally really, move beyond these matches and really get featured. So I'm scared, super duper scared. I'm working with another group of tag team champions, and again, you've got all these three guys in here that are just balls of charisma. They are nothing but charisma in human suits, and
Yeah.
I'm just new guy. I'm new guy in worse gear this time. I'm just new guy. So
What a cool spot to be in, though, with those three guys.
yes, very much so. I very much enjoyed being in that spot. In that match is still something I look back on and I'm still proud of. Uh, all the matches that I had when it came to the first three seasons, even though again they were just what people will call squash matches, I still had a lot of fun doing them, and it was great to finally have that experience and not be too overwhelmed. I like to say all the time that I get thrown to the wolves when it comes to the NWA, and I do. And at this point, I didn't feel so much like I was getting thrown to the wolves, just because again I'm around people that I know, or at least I feel like I know.
Mm-hmm.